Hello everybody, welcome to Boston. It is Wednesday, February 3rd, 2020. I am on the red line of the T. It's very clean. I'm taking this to the Massachusetts Avenue station. Doors open on the right. It's 2 degrees Celsius right now. That's 36 Fahrenheit. What station is this? I don't even know. This is Charles/MGH. I just crossed over the Charles River. No, I'm still on the side of downtown Boston. Okay. Next stop, I'll be in the Cambridge area. But the time right now is around 1:30. How's everyone? Hope you're doing good. Here's the subway map. Let's see what the Charles River looks like. Wow, there's a bike lane on this bridge too. Tracy here for the Cheers bar and the wicked good Boston accents. Even the subway conductor has a good Boston accent. Well, this is going to Alewife. Doors are opening on this side. Mal is saying I passed the Museum of Science. Awesome. John, PS30, are the seats padded? Yes, they are. They're cushioned. You can see they're cushioned, right? It's pretty clean here. Next stop, Petrol. Kendall, this is the subway stop you want to get off if you want to go to MIT. Bop and go, it's so cool. The Wi-Fi works underground. Absolutely. In New York City, you can't do this. This is the best part of Boston. You have to ask me. Ron Nelson, where's my destination? I'm going to Massachusetts Avenue. The Porter station, I believe. Yeah, Porter. Great walk. Am I showing Harvard? I'll be passing through there, yep. I don't really notice too many advertisements. If you look, New York City subway, you'll see advertisements on the ceilings, but there's nothing here. Casson saying Boston subway, it is. It is the Boston subway. Koo asking how much the subway is. If you have the reloadable Charlie card, it costs $2.10. If you buy a one ticket ride, it's $2.40.
If that was you, you would have been at the house. I would have known you on the phone.
Albert Vaja production. Do I live stream with RTMP or directly YouTube from prison? Directly YouTube. Gotta make sure I don't miss my stop. It's a long stop. This is Central, but I'm getting off in 2 stops. It's Harvard and then Porter. Very clean. Mallow Hawk saying Porter Square, there's metal rod balloon looking things above that station. Alright, I gotta look out for that then. So these trains are over 50 years old. Some of them are. I heard they're getting more, like newer ones, but the COVID pandemic had delayed a lot of the shipments. So 2 more stops, Harvard and then Porter. Brian, you recommend using the elevator over the stairs? I say I want to get a workout, so stairs it is for me, or the escalator. I love being able to use the internet underground. I do this too in New York City, but as soon as you go through the tunnel, you have no service. I don't get why New York City doesn't have cell phone service in the tunnels. It's so dumb. You only have it at the platform. Oop. That didn't work. Why is my gimbal acting up? I'm gonna have to rebalance this once I get off the train, or maybe move it over to the right a little bit, because this isn't working well. Maybe the motion of the train's throwing this off too. Let's try this. Tons of stairs to climb at Porter. I'm ready for a challenge. We are gonna do this. Damaris, you're in Boston watching you now. I'm at work, too bad I cannot meet you somewhere. Okay, you can watch now or the replay, right? I didn't even know that zoomed in. So, you know, I forgot what stop I'm at. Is this, did we go to Harvard yet? Or Porter? I gotta look at the next stop or hear the announcement.
X-ray Harvard. Doors open on the left.
It's Harvard, so. Actually, no, according to the announcement, it's Harvard. It's Harvard, not Harvard. Doors open on the left. I like how they tell you what doors open too. New York City, they don't care at all what side the doors open. Whatever doors open, they opens. Laurie asking what line had the older folding doors and overhead power, no third rail, but seem to be newer train. That's the green line. Those are the light rails. So this is the Harvard station. One more stop from getting off. Bye bye Harvard. I'll be seeing you soon though. I'll be walking Mass Ave. I still think I need to rebalance this once I get off the train. It's slanting over to the right now. You can even see it here. It's like a little bit down. And now it's straightening itself out again, so I don't get it. I feel just at home at like New York City now with the subway. But it feels strange having internet service underground still. Stuart Johnson, £1.99 from Liverpool, England. Thank you, Stuart. Appreciate it. I don't know what size open. Man, this is a long stop. I might be in for a walk. And according to some viewers here, I'll be in for a climb up because there's a lot of stairs apparently at the next stop.
Entering doors open on the left.
On the left, so this side. I don't like their doors closing chime. It's like, it sounds like a slot machine compared to New York City. New York City is two tones. All right, Porter. Open.
Sure. I mean, I just bought this car.
Wow, the right door opened before the left. Here, slot machine time. Galing, galing. What is that? You win money. Not really.
No talking on key property, please. Next stop, David.
And instead of the advertisements being on the train itself, they have them against the wall. I don't know. I don't really know what to think about that. I mean, maybe the MTA can learn some clues and put some advertisements on the wall to help them fund their deficit, right? But anyway, let's climb up to street level, and apparently it'll take a long time because there's a lot of stairs. I think I need to balance this. This doesn't, oh, did it balance itself? Let's do it here before I continue more. Let's see if this works. I moved it over a little bit more to the right. This seems straight already. So already I was at the platform that was one level below the other one. All right. Staircase or escalator. OMG. Oh well. I have time to wait. This reminds me of 34th Street Hudson Yard Station on the number 7 train. It also reminds me of Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street. If you're watching this live stream on replay, you can probably fast forward like a minute or two, so then the escalator will be finished. But for those of you watching live right now, you gotta wait. I'm sorry. Will of Omphalos Grooms 3 with $4.99. Thank you so much. Are we finished yet? By the way, artwork. I like the artwork here. Pretty neat looking. Like locomotives. All right, we are at the street level or not. All right, watch this. These turnstiles are motion detected. They open up for you. Cool. Another set of escalators. Wow. La-di-da-di-da. So if you're still watching the live stream on replay, fast forward it even more. Maybe about 30 seconds. Love travel slots. It actually stopped a few times during the morning rush hour. Those stairs have to climb up my workout for the month. Well, 34th Street Hudson Yard Station 7 train, both escalators going up went out of service one time and I had to climb up the escalators. All right, finally we're on the ground level and finally I could start walking around. So this is Porter. All right. What to make of this place? A lot of traffic. Cafe Nero, Yoki Express, Poke Bowl, and Ramen. Well, it looks very built up. And what in the world is this? A windmill? Except it goes horizontal in a circular fashion rather than vertical. And there's a sign there that says Porter Square with CVS Pharmacy. So anyway, I know I put Boston in the title of the live stream, but this is actually Cambridge. It is part of the immediate Boston metropolitan area. So let me see which way I want to go. I'm gonna just check my directions real quick to make sure I'm headed the right way, because I want to go towards Harvard and MIT, not the other way. All right, I think, wait, Massachusetts Avenue is this way. What does Google Maps say? Am I headed more north this way? Let's see. I see Dunkin' Donuts across the street from me. Where's Dunkin' Donuts on? All right, I see Dunkin' Donuts on my Google Maps, so it's not that way. I have to go the other way. And a bunch of other viewers saying I have to turn around, so that's what I'm doing. Thank you very much. My first time ever in this area, so I do have to check directions. But pretty cool. Now we gotta walk that entire subway stop to get to Harvard Square. Candace saying I could have gotten off the Kendall MIT stop, but then that's no fun. I gotta walk up here then. I'd rather walk from here back. So there we got the European Wax Center and Hotel 1868 Cambridge. That building doesn't really look like it's from 1868 though. So the dates are a little bit deceiving unless it's just a name. Or maybe they just kept it very good condition. Hello. Northeast Cutlery. The driver just waved to me for some reason. I don't know if they were waving to me because they knew me or because they just wanted to say hi on camera. Here's Leslie University, shops at Porter Mall. Oh, it's a shopping mall here? I don't want to go through the mall, but let's just go into the hallway and look. Shaking crab. Planet Fitness. Huh. Looks like a pretty quiet mall. This looks like to be the dining area. Cafe Mommy, I Love Sushi Bistro, Webster Bank. Yeah, not really too impressed with this mall. Let's get out of here. Could use some sanitizer though. Thank you. All right. Got some sanitizer here. Rub this a little bit. All right. This is Roseland Streets. Will saying the mall, you believe, is basically for the students. Yeah, I guess students, they won't need much shopping, right? Other than books maybe, and maybe some like school supplies and some eating places. Yeah, Jeff B, less of a mall, more of a strip of stores and eateries. Makes sense. London Art Center. Here's another building dedicated to Lesley University. Looks old. Scott saying the sidewalks are pretty dry. Sunlight melted the snow. Yeah, it's amazing how fast the snow like melted or anything. There's a lot of schools in around the Boston area. I was walking around today. There was even places I didn't even know before, like Emmanuel University. There's a Boston College and a Boston University, Harvard, MIT, and now this one, Lesley. Wow, what do we got over here? Barber shop, Bagelsaurus, Asian eatery, Violet Bakers. And then we got this over here. That's kind of weird. Well, the street layout, I mean. Laurie's saying the guy's wearing shorts, he must be cold. That's the reason why I walked past him, because I wanted to comment on that, but I didn't want him to overhear me. But yeah, shorts and sandals in this weather? I'm not sure I would do that, but maybe he doesn't need to go far. That's why he can get away with it. But it's warm enough that I don't need gloves. I don't need a hat, so it's good enough for me at least. There's Judy Jetson Hair. Wow, the Jetsons are here? Cool name for a hair salon. And One Ramen and Sushi. Sushi roll, scallion, pancake, tuna, Geste with $9.99. Boston is an awesome city. It absolutely is. I've seen so much history here, so much nice architecture. The people are so nice too. It's a lot cleaner than New York. Hint, hint, New York, get your act together. Stop dirtying everything and not picking stuff up. All right. I just slipped a New York City jaywalk in there very quickly. Oh wow, there's a Walgreens pharmacy here. I think that's the first pharmacy I've seen that's not a CVS. Almost every single pharmacy I've seen here is CVS. Chris68 saying, do I know this area? Not really, but I kind of know the general layout of it. I am headed towards Harvard Square though, which I'm somewhat familiar with it because I did live stream myself walking from downtown Boston across the Charles River to Harvard the other day in the snowstorm. But now I actually get to walk through it and over the bridge, the Charles River, back into downtown Boston. What's that restaurant? Chang Shou? Chang Shou? Sounds Chinese. Stockholm asking, what do I like the most with Boston? Cell phone service, underground, and the subway tunnels. And also how clean it is compared to New York City. Mallowhawk 294, you ordered Chinese from Changshu? Nice. If you order from there, then it's probably good enough for you to eat. I'm sure it's got good food. You know, college towns, they need to have good food to compete with all the students. Otherwise, the word gets around. Adidas 3s, respect, I'm from Cambridge and you would never walk that far. Well, now Action Kid is in the house and I'm walking far in the Boston area, just like I do in New York City. There's the Temple Bar. Huh. And this is not the only far walk that I've done today. I've made several videos already before I started this live stream. Looks like all these side streets are all residential. We've got Nirvana, the Taste of India, across the streets. Nice name for an Indian restaurant. Mix-O-It, sushi, noodle, and grill. Mix-O-It, I guess. And Fresh Produce, Evergood Market, although it looks like it's for lease now. It's empty, doesn't have anything inside. Floyd's Barbershop. Rob Po, Falafel and Grill. Man, the college kids here have it good. There's so many different cuisines here. Falafel, Chinese, Indian, American, Marathon Sports. No, Marathon Sports is a sports goods store. Paulette Velez, you're so loving Boston, you're making it interesting, feel like you're walking with me. All right, let's just go. Love travel slots. Is Boston smaller than New York City as far as walking around? Yes, it is smaller than New York City by a lot. I don't know how much, but they call Boston the walkable city, especially in the downtown area. But that small little downtown area is not enough for me. I gotta go all the way out to Cambridge and then walk back in to get the full experience. And many people have recommended me to walk Massachusetts Avenue because there's a lot of things that happen along here and a lot of activity, including my brother, who's like, you gotta ride or walk Massachusetts Avenue. It's really nice. So I'm taking his advice. Alexander's alarm saying there's Boston police. I saw on the side of it, it said transit police. I don't know if that's the same as the Boston police, but Jason Terry said nobody calls Boston the walkable city. Well, I saw an Expedia guide online on YouTube. They said Boston's a very walkable city. Another transit police. I wonder what the transit police does. They catch people for fare hopping or causing a disturbance on the subways and the buses. Here's Stoked Pizza Company. I like the name here. There's people already working inside this pizzeria. So this is probably an up and coming place. Here's the Coop, Harvard Law. Oh, Harvard building already. So we are probably in Harvard University territory. Pepperoni Pete with $5. Thanks for the great videos. Thank you so much, Pepperoni Pete. Love that name, by the way. It rhymes.
39073. I need 8.
Rude Mulder saying, was the explosion during the marathon in this neighborhood? No, that was in the Back Bay area. There's some people correcting my pronunciation of the C-O-O-P. It's not coop, but co-op. Or C-O-O-P. It's kind of hard for me to pronounce things the right way when all I get is text feedback. Here's Pound Hall and another grand structure over here that says Wasser Stein. Can I say corner pub? Okay. This is, not too sure what this is. This is a church? And, you've got 3 buses in a row here in this kind of a confusing intersection. Wait a second. What the heck? Now we have buses running on electric rails. Like bus trolleys. Trolleys on rubber wheels. First time I've seen those. I mean, I've been on the Silver Line earlier, and there's a bus that didn't use the electric overhead. The Silver Line uses electric as well. Sometimes it's really hard to tell what buildings are if they're not labeled. But that looked like a very nice building back there. Here's a Harvard-specific shuttle bus. I'm sure they need it because the campus is just so big. Where do I go now? Because this looks like it curves that way, and then over here I think it just goes more into Harvard University. So yeah, Harvard University is right in here. To the right there is Cambridge Common. I'm just gonna go in here very quickly to look at all the buildings and then come out of here back onto Massachusetts Avenue. Yeah, I'm sure if I walk the entire Harvard campus, it's gonna take hours. Here's another building. Maureen saying no Harvard kids anywhere. I don't see them around. Probably it's still online or virtual learning. So I think I want to go this way. Certainly very confusing, because it looks like these cars can come this way, and then I have a pedestrian walk signal, so. And this is Cambridge Common, city of Cambridge Parks. Let's go check this out in the middle of the Cambridge Common. Christopher saying turn left, go into Harvard Yard to see the John Harvard statue. I could actually do that once I get closer. This person in the middle looks like Abraham Lincoln, but this is dedicated to the sailors and soldiers of Cambridge, whose names are here inscribed. And Not too sure who that guy is up there. But yeah, nice little monument in the middle of Cambridge Common. We are gonna head over this side. Jay is saying the COOP word is pronounced as one syllable. Well, I guess there's different things to different people. Some people said it was 2 syllables, some people say it's 1, so COOP. So Massachusetts Avenue keeps continuing straight. I gotta go this way. I'm gonna go into Harvard Yard. And Michael Martin's saying it's Harvard admissions say it's CO-OP. I'm not going to pronounce it because people are going to argue it either way. It is what you make it to be what it is, I guess. I say tomato, you say tomato, right? I say Boston, you say Boston. I say clam chowder, you say clam chowder. All right, we're going straight here, and I think the John Harvard statue is that side, so I have to cross over again. Nice cemetery here. I got some time to cross over, about 30 seconds. Oh wow. I thought these cars speeding up were gonna hit me. Gosh. I have a walk signal and these cars are speeding around the corner. What the heck? Restroom? All right, I'm gonna open the door on the side. It's open, okay. I'm gonna use it because I don't know. I'm gonna know when the next time I'm gonna be able to use the restroom is, so just wait. Where did I put my Be Right Back screen? I can't even find it anymore. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. But anyway, I guess you can look at a nice sunrise while I use the restroom. All right, I'm back. I am back. There was also no hand sanitizer in the restroom, so we gotta use my own. But the toilet works, so that's good enough, right? SG Luca Tony asking how was it? It was clean, but there was ice inside. And it was a little bit hard to balance myself with the ice on the ground like that. But it works, right? It's a public restroom, is here, so that's convenient. So we're going into Harvard Yard right now to see the statue of John Harvard, which actually isn't a statue of him because they didn't know what he looked like. So they modeled it after some other dude. All right, where's John Harvard? Ah, there he is, straight ahead. John Harvard statue. Gonna pay him a visit. No easy way to get there. I gotta go left or right. But this is the center of Harvard Yard with all the buildings around me. Don't really see too many people around here. Now, if you remember, I came over here during the live stream of the snowstorm, if you were watching back then, and the statue looked a lot different back then. We weren't able to see the boot. The snow covered all the boots. Here it is. John Harvard. Says John Harvard founder, 1638. Look at his shiny boot, how it's a different color than the rest of the statue. All right. Let's exit Harvard University's campus now and continue our walk down Massachusetts Avenue. So what do you think? Is this campus nice or not nice? I think it's a pretty nice campus. Roy B asking how big is Harvard. I'm not exactly sure, but they do take up a lot of real estate. And I think they're the biggest employer in this area. They've also got art museums. There's also the Harvard Business School across the river. A lot of stuff. But we're exiting here again, walking into Harvard Square. This is Harvard Square. That was one subway station I walked. Took me about half an hour, I think. Maybe 20 minutes. Then again, I took my time to walk down here as well. So these college kids, they got a lot of stuff to go to around their campus. Daniel Cooper, I should take a walk around the University of Pennsylvania in Philly. I've actually done that before. I don't remember if I recorded a video through there, but I've been to Philly and I did put some videos up of my time in Philadelphia. That was a while ago though. Guess we'll cross over. Actually, I'm glad I used that public toilet here because now we got porta potties. 3 porta potties just in the random middle of the Harvard Square for people to use. There's the Harvard COOPERATIVE Society. Pronounce that word the way you want to. Mal saying that's the new Harvard Campus Center, the glass building on the left. There's a glass building? Oh, I think I see it. Harvard Center, this one. That's it right there, right? Malahawk is the tall one. Oh, I thought the smaller one was the Harvard Center, so it's this one. This is Harvard Square. More people than I've seen in a while. We are in the middle of the afternoon on a weekday, so we should expect more people to be out. Where's Massachusetts Avenue? This says John F. Kennedy Street, and that's Brattle Street. Is John F. Kennedy Street just a renaming of this street in one block? I hate when streets get renamed like that. Alright, so it's not. John F. Kennedy Street actually goes over the Charles River in a few blocks to the Harvard Business School, and Massachusetts Avenue is this way. But you can see why there's an important square, the Harvard Square, because it's the intersection of many, many streets. Jim saying Mass Ave also crosses the Charles. You're correct. It passes right by MIT. Massachusetts Avenue. Is this it? I think so. This has to be it. Even though I don't see any label of the street name, but I'm just using my intuition now. No, this is not it. This is a different street. This is Dunster Street. But it's good I came here anyway, because look at this. We've got Mike's Pastry, which was in the north end of Boston, their version of Little Italy. And then you have Saloniki Greek. So no shortage of food for these college students here. They won't starve. Mike's Pastry, best cannoli I've ever had from there. Best cannoli. Here's Harvard Square again. Now this is Massachusetts Avenue. And now we can take a look at the new Harvard Campus Center. And we have some buildings here that don't really look like educational buildings. They kind of look like residences. Maybe these are fancy dorms for Harvard. This is the intersection of Holyoke Streets with Massachusetts Avenue. And University Bookstore here. What's down here? We have a smoke shop and barbecue. There's the... Wait, did this say bookstore? Why is this a cafe? Let's eat. Oh, it says Hayes and Bickford. I thought it said bookstore. Wait a second. I have to see something. Oh, here we are. 1829 to 1860 University Bookstore. I didn't see the dates.
You want me to go into day 2?
So now it's an eating spot. Before it used to be a bookstore. Here's the Harvard University merchandise stop. August Co. Michael Martin, why would someone buy a hoodie for Harvard or MIT or Cambridge if you never went to university there? Maybe you just want to pretend, right? Maybe you want to make a movie and you need people who look like they went to Harvard and you use them as props. That could be a reason why. Jess Tay, thank you for the $5. Appreciate it, Jess. Brittany saying maybe you just need a hoodie. Yeah, I mean, I've worn people's university clothing before when I had no other clothing to wear. My friend's house would be like, hey, it's cold out, I need to borrow your Harvard hoodie or NYU shirt. It happens. Here's Plimpton Street. And now here's the Harvard Bookstore. The current one. Independently run, by the way, it says. Maybe if you read all the books in this bookstore, you'll be as smart as a Harvard graduate, right? Maybe you can attend Harvard by the time you read all these books. Aha! There's a Chinese restaurant. All right, and the road splits again. Left or right? Right. This kind of looks like the Flatiron Building in New York City on 23rd Street and 5th Avenue. I actually kind of remember this area now, even though I haven't been here, because I watched another YouTuber's videos, Ariel, exploring urbanists, exploring cities. He actually went inside this church over here, and it was very beautiful. I saw him do it when he was on his live stream, but I don't think he walked all of Mass Ave. He explored the campus. I don't want to disturb these workers, so I guess I'll have to cross the street. A lot of work. Wow, look at that. I might even have to make another detour just to get around the other detour. This is the Adams house. DW with $2 Canadian. Been enjoying my Boston videos, kid. What about BU? Boston University? I think that's across the Charles River. I might be able to see it when I go over there. If I remember correctly, it's kind of near Fenway Park, so I'm not sure if I'm headed that direction. What's over here? I think Mass Ave is going to be more residential now, continuing on the street. Kaylee Griffiths saying Boston University's by Fenway. Yeah. I made a video there earlier today. Adidas 3s, I'm headed towards Central Square in Cambridge. And on the subway, it says that it's the Central Station. So kind of similar to New York City, because we have the Porter Square, Harvard Square, and Central Square. And if you think about it, Massachusetts Avenue is like their Broadway, and Broadway intersects major avenues at different squares like Times Square, Herald Square, Greeley Square, Union Square, Madison Square. So I wonder what we're gonna square next after Central Square. And thank you for the super chat, Paul Ledoux, $2. Tufts University is another prestigious college. Boston Burger Company or opens. Cilantro, Chinese, Zoe's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Salon, we do it all. Computer service. Wow, a lot of stuff here. Cleaner, photo and gifts, and cafe sushi. Also a grocery store, University Market, Paradise. Ooh, Bodhi Leaf Tibetan store. This is cool. I love those little booties that look like sheep. This one kind of looks like a snake or a lizard. Christine Blair, Boston Burger Company, has crazy shakes. I could imagine. What is this building here? Is this an office building? Kind of looks like it. If you look from the outside, I see like a storage room and some computers. Design within reach. Albert Sancho with $2. You'll walk around the Dorchester area in Boston. Maybe if I have time, I'll get to go there. We'll see. Claudio Gomez, you attended Harvard. I forgot to show Widener Library. I don't think I forgot to. I didn't even know about it in the first place. I just passed through without knowing about it. There's the Handlebar Indoor Cycling Studio. I also saw another branch of this same company when I was walking around Boston earlier.
This other girl.
I love the name of that cycling studio, by the way, the Handlebar. It can actually be the name of a bar and a bicycling company. Speaking of bicycling companies, here's a bicycling company on the corner. What does this say? Crimson Bikes? I noticed that Boston is very big into bike culture. They have a lot of bike lanes and the infrastructure to it, for it. Really cool. Kind of hard to see with this glare, but lots of bikes available. Oh my goodness. Another Dunkin' Donuts. Beauty spa. This is Indian cuisine. Harvest India. Tanny saying, to be fair, comparing Boston to New York City is unnecessary. Both have their own homegrown vibe. It means different things to different people, really. Both have their strengths and weaknesses. I don't really believe in saying that somewhere in the world is the best city or place in the world and just shut myself out from other locations. It's good to have an open mind. Here's Golden Touch. I mean, you could say New York City is the best city in the world because we got the best subway system. Joking. We got the bigger city, but then Boston has internet service underground and it's much cleaner. So different things to different people. Merle Yazilla with $5 towards a cup of hot chocolate. Thanks for the tour. Brittany, I had to make sure I said joking. It does cover a lot of area, the New York City subway, but it could use a lot of improvements. All right, am I at Central Square yet? Seems like it's quite far from Harvard Square. There's a dumpling house there. Dumpling house. Hi.
Are you actually?
That's me.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Oh, we watch you.
I'm here in Boston now.
What are you doing?
I'm traveling.
Wow.
Yeah, my brother lives here,
Can
so.
you see so much snow? You can
Yeah.
this weather?
I never expected it, so.
Amazing.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. We're going to watch.
Okay,
You're doing a great job, you know.
thank
Many
you.
people are watching.
I know.
My friends in Poland. Yes.
Okay,
They love New York. It's wonderful. Great job.
bye, take care. Even in a completely different city from where I live, I get recognized. There's the Door Store. Is that a furniture store? Hmm. And I'm kind of in the middle between Harvard Square and Central Square. I didn't expect someone to recognize me here. Here's Hancock Streets and Massachusetts Avenue. It looks a little bit cozy here, if I have to say what the ambiance is. Temple of Bloom Barbershop, bottled liquors. And someone asked if Boston's more affordable than New York City. Well, let's compare the #1 cost of living between the two cities with real estate prices, because that is the most expensive part of New York City. Let's see here. Where's this? Somerville, Massachusetts. Well, I don't know where. Oh, I know where Somerville is. Kind of close by here. $3,000 a month for 3 bedrooms. Here's a 1-bedroom in Cambridge for $1,500. Okay, that's kind of comparable to New York City. Here's a house that sold for $229,000, 3-bedroom unit in Boston. Wow, a lot more affordable than New York City according to that listing. This one is a 4-bedroom listed at $919,000. Cambridge, Mass, 2-bedroom for $2,200. And let's just pick a random one over here. I don't want to stay here too long. Here's a luxury one. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, built in 2020, listed at $2,085,000. That is pricey. Hazel Street, Cambridge, 1.4 mil. So big price difference between the one on the left and the one on the right. Laurie's saying the one on the left are pretty reasonable. It's still hard to tell from a picture and just a description because there's a lot that goes into it. How far you are from transportation, like the block you live on, the condition of the home. Uncles Willie, you live nearby, stop by and say hello. If you're close by, then maybe you could come out and say hi, but I think I'll just want to continue going down Mass Ave. People's Republic. Well, if that isn't a uniquely themed bar, I don't know what is. Kevin, are we near MIT? I'm wondering how far I am from Central Square now. Seems like I've been walking for a while now. You know what? I'm not too far, maybe about 4 blocks. I'll hit Central Square and then I'll be very close to MIT. Here's Clinton Streets. Beautiful church. Love the snow on the top. It gives it a very unique character. Brian saying I'll know when I'm in Central Square by the statue to my left. Well, here's a municipal building already. Oh, look at this building. Oh, this looks like something from Harry Potter. We gotta make this bigger or wider. This must be the Cambridge City Hall. Has to be. And you can see the time up there. It's 2:55 p.m. And this is an incredible post office. Look at that. The Clifton Merriman building. I can barely fit it in the screen with the standard lens. And what do we got over here? Life Alive Cafe, organic cafe. So this is Central Square now. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Coolidge Cleansers, 7-Eleven. Mallowhawk 294, very popular eatery on my left called the Life Alive. Oh yeah, I just mentioned about that. Asmara Restaurant. Here's a Chinese restaurant. Shanghai Fresh. And Bookstore, 7 stars. $7.30 Tavern, kitchen and patio across the streets. Mainly burgers. Disciple of Ole saying it looks like Toronto. Kinda does. The Cambridge Gaslight Company building. Pretty nice looking building. Here's another impressive building that's home to a Citizens Bank right now. You like this lamppost? I do. Wait, that's the clock. Here are the lampposts. Okay.
Fuck you.
Whatevs. Just got flipped off by a random person on the sidewalk. I get that sometimes. Not like you had to draw any extra attention to yourself by giving me that, but here we got Starbucks coffee, Central Square Florist. Very nice church. Boston Sports Club. Boston Sports Club kind of looks like New York Sports Club. I wonder if they're the same company. There's a lot of stuff going on in Central Square. Look at this. Dunkin' Donuts, Supreme Liquor, Chipotle. Got Nike Expressions, Harvest Artists and Craftsmen. Wow, this kind of reminds me of forgot the name of that street in North Bergen, New Jersey. With all the brick lined. H Mart, Korean supermarket. My goodness, these people have not too many clothes on. I would not be walking around in that kind of cold, but that's their decision. There's a nice Target across the street. Revolutionary Clinics. Huh. Norfolk Streets. We got the Goodwill store across the street, the Phoenix Landing. This place looks like it's up and coming with all the brown paper in front. Here's Happy Lamb Hot Pot. Middle East Central Convenience. Mary Chung, Mandarin and Szechuan cuisine. All right, we have to be near MIT now. I think we definitely have to be near MIT. Neon 99, $4.99. Another great walk from you. How many Dunkins have I counted so far? I haven't been counting, but even if I did, I'd probably lose track right away. So I don't know, too many. There's like a Dunkin's on every corner. That's the joke of Boston. All right, we got a split, left or right. Here's Market Central. I think I'll go straight here because this is the busier street. Got Salvation Army over there. There's a fire company, firehouse over there. Uh-oh. I'm not the only one who got flipped off. That driver in the blue car said something nasty and some hand gesture to that person. Doesn't only happen to me. I guess Bostonians have the same hand gestures that New York City drivers do. Now this area is looking a little bit more modern. There's the Asgard across the street, Irish pub and restaurant. Here's State Streets. All right, I see buildings in the distance. That must be MIT. Has to be it. Here we have the, I don't know what kind of business this is. Winter Hall Brewing Company, and then on the top there it says Miracle of Science Bar. I guess this is the name of the place, not Winter Brewing Co. Looks like it opens a lot later though. Darwin's Limited, huh? Open till 3 p.m. So we're getting close. Actually, it might even already be closed. Yeah, 3:07. It's closed already. Lawrence Santiago, does Boston have indoor dining? Yes, they do. At 25% capacity. I've dined inside multiple times already. Naco Taco. This place looks kind of cool. Although no indoor dining here, it's all outdoor dining with propane heaters. So here's Lansdowne Streets. I still don't see MIT. I'm just kind of guessing where it is. Yeah, I think this is MIT now. That definitely is MIT. This building here, it's all fancy looking. Big glass building to my right. (181) Massachusetts. Maybe this is not MIT. I thought it was. It looks like a college campus. What the? This is the Institutes for Biomedical Research. Oh, the real snap boogie. This is where the student dorms are. Okay. So maybe I'm partially correct, but if we really want to make sure it's MIT, we'll walk a little bit further. But fascinating building nonetheless. I like all the holes in this stonework. And I've seen this Oaf pizza already in various places throughout Boston, at least 4 or 5 times already. Is this a chain restaurant in Boston? I've never seen them before, like in New York City. Oaf Pizza. Are they any good, Oaf Pizza? And another Saloniki Greek. This must be like also the 4th or 5th time I've seen Saloniki Greek.
Wait, Alvin. Walk sign is on to cross Alvin. Walk sign is on to cross Alvin.
There's the Metropolitan Storage Warehouse across the street. It says it's fireproof. Jeff B saying Oath isn't that great. They're small pizzas and they're overpriced. Metals Processing Laboratory. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on here. We had the biomedical research area, and now we have a metals processing lab, and now we got this thing. I prefer the Harvard area, Harvard Square area over here. Here you got like a refinery of some sort right next to MIT.
Wait. Wait.
Wait, it says. Now this is MIT for certain, because now we actually get a campus map. I'm here, I go through here. All right, I want to go into the middle of here, into Killen Court. But this is all MIT now. It stands for Massachusetts Institute of Technology. They gotta be all fancy with their acronyms. Leon Chen with 15 loonies. Thank you, Leon Chen. Appreciate it very much. PF De Silva. I might need ID. Uh-oh. Are they that strict with visitors that they won't let people come in to look at the campus? Here's the Samuel Tack Lee building. Now this is an impressive building to my left. What is this? Wow. Massachusetts Institute of Technology, William Barton Rogers, founder. We gotta go up here and look at inside. I don't think I can go in there. There's like a security door, security checkpoint I see, but yeah, limited access list. So I'll just peer inside the window from what I can see. Looks gorgeous in there. Great stonework. Innovation for a better world. Nice. And then over here is another nice area. Good Trucking Pizza. Not only are they good trucking, but they got a good location right in front of MIT.
Your trash can.
What's this building here? And then you have something that looks like a castle behind it. Kind of looks like an armory. Here's a School of Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering. My goodness. It's a huge building. Malahawk, you think that's the student center across the streets. Is it the student center? Here is the Henry L. Pierce Engineering Laboratory. Oh boy, I know what I'm crossing over now. This is the Charles River, back into downtown Boston's Back Bay neighborhood. Or if I were to say it in a Bostonian accent, it's the Charles River. Hurry up and cross. You'll see the mighty Charles River coming up. This must be a highway. Take a left if I want to see Killen Court. Why not? I'm right here. I think I see an opening for that campus there. Oh no, I gotta cross again. You know what I'll do, because I don't want to wait for the next light. I'll just walk behind these cars and hopefully I can walk behind them. Let's see the main central area of MIT right here. They definitely make you have a detour in order to see this thing. What is over here? We can see downtown Boston across the river. That's the Back Bay, and over there is the central area where the financial district is. North Station, South Station, TD Garden. Okay, here it is. The main attraction that I wanted to come to see with MIT. Let's go over here in the center of the area. Looks like the only things around in the MIT campus are these geese. Tons of them. They're just grazing. All right. Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Killen Court. Really amazing campus. And I had the video zoomed in a little bit, so let me just pan around again to the right so you can see it some more. All right, so we've seen the main area of MIT. Let's go across the Charles River over this bridge. Sin O with $5. Thanks for all of your walks. You're welcome, Sin O. Now we've got to walk back all the way across that crosswalk again. But that was definitely a good detour to see the MIT main campus, or main campus area. Crazy saying, am I going to Berkeley and Fenway? I don't think I'll go to Fenway because I was there like on my earlier live stream. I also did a video of there earlier. I think my plan is to just continue walking Mass Avenue. I think the sidewalk needs some repair here. Charles River time. DP captured moments, saying slippers and no socks. Good observation there. People here don't have the greatest sense of fashion, but hey, whatever works for them, right? So this is the Harvard Bridge, constructed 1887 to 1890, reconstructed 88 to 1990. And it is frozen. We got a frozen Charles River, but on very thin ice. Let's test how frozen it is. Let's drop this down. Yeah, that's thin ice. Thin ice. Incredible sight, right? So, let's see how I look here. Philip Rowe at 5 pounds. This is Philip from London. Last time my wife and I went in Boston was after the Boston Marathon bomb in 2013. We love the city. It's an awesome city too. Glad you enjoyed it. Don't go in the water. I'm not. It's cold. I wouldn't be swimming there. Oh my goodness. This is not a cool bike lane. Look at this. It is not protected at all. This is all you get for a bike lane, and there's no like barriers to protect the cyclists. Oh. Sketch. City of Boston and Cambridge need to really improve the infrastructure here. Also, look at this. Here's another bike hazard. You have a sewer grate. Oh my gosh. I really feel for these cyclists who have to cross this bridge. This is not a great design at all. AR with $5. Ron Hamil in chat wants you to see Smoot's measurement on this sidewalk painted on the Boston side. Smoot's? Oh. 250 Smoots? What does this mean? You know what this bridge really reminds me of? It reminds me of the Joseph Adabo Bridge connecting Howard Beach with Broad Channel. That bike lane is pretty bad too in New York City. Here's some more, but they don't say Smoots. Oh, butter knife. 1 smoot is the height of a MIT student. Malavita, this bridge is not like the George Washington Bridge. It's not a problem to ride on this bridge with a bicycle. Well, to be fair, the George Washington Bridge isn't too bad. I think he might have confused it with the Washington Bridge. But the Washington Bridge is horrible. That one's bad for all methods of transportation. The city really needs to do something about that. Drivers, cyclists, pedestrians, and more. What does this say now? Halfway to hell. Is this the halfway mark of the bridge? I guess so. Look, We're halfway between Cambridge and Boston proper. Carolyn Temple. Some students once measured the bridge by having a guy named Smoot lie down. They made a mark each time. It was maybe in the 1940s and they preserved it. That's funny. And a smoot is 5 feet 7 inches. That's hilarious. 160 smoots. So it's 165 feet 7 inches. $150 smoots. Butter Knife King saying Newbury Street is a pretty nice street in my opinion. I'm headed straight to it. Yeah, I've been on Newbury Street as well. It's like the Madison Avenue of Boston with all the high-end shops, I think. Oh no, look at this cyclist. That's scary. Joe with $1. Thank you so much. Appreciate it very much. And Disciple of Old say Fenway should be to my right. I'm trying to look for it. I don't see it right now. Also doesn't help that it's not very tall and you can't see it too well. Disciple of Ole saying it's right there at Citgo. Yeah, I was there earlier this morning. It looks familiar. There's a lot of cranes in that area. You Ain't Chicago saying that's Kenmore. Yeah, when I was doing the video this morning of the Fenway Kenmore neighborhood, I was curious about that name. I couldn't really figure out why it was called Fenway-Kenmore. Because I read up, Fenway was named after the Fenway Parkway, which was designed by Frederick Law Olmsted. But Kenmore, I don't know where Kenmore comes from. Oh, look at this. This goes all the way down and you can run along the Charles River. That's nice. So here's a 30 smoot. Look at that, huh? Confucius saying it's Kenmore Square. Yeah, I was also at Kenmore Square as well. Alrighty. I am in Boston now. The city of Boston. There's Beacon Streets ahead of me. PF De Silva, $5. Get something hot to drink after your walk. Yo, what's up? Hey. Thank you. Take care. The driver in the red Ford said hello to me. That was cool. Wow, there's so many runners here and joggers. Usual Doobie saying please go to Boston University. Is it close by? Boston University. Somewhat close. Yeah, why not? Let's make a right on Beacon. I don't think I want to continue walking Mass Ave on this side. We'll head to Boston University, and I think I'll call it a day with this live stream. But we'll continue on Beacon Streets. I'll save another section of Mass Ave for later. I'm still here in Boston area for another few days. I missed a super chat. Did I? I don't think I did. PF De Silva told me to get a hot chocolate. No, told me to get something hot to drink. That was the last one I saw, but if I generally miss someone's super chat, then I apologize. I can't keep track of everybody. Look at these beautiful buildings. Boston Guy with $4.99. Thank you, Boston Guy. I have to say, there's a lot of joggers and runners in Boston. And people are surprising me walking so far. Meanwhile, I noticed so many joggers around Boston. If they spent that time walking around, then they can probably do the same thing I do, walking around. Got 10 seconds to cross, even less. This is Interstate 90. Oh gosh. This is a tricky intersection. I mean, these cars are turning straight just to get to the interstate, and there's no crosswalk here at all. Bad place to walk. I think the city of Boston should make that crossing a little bit more visible. Ugh. This doesn't seem too pleasant. The underside of a highway. It's all leaking too. Here's Charles Gate West. Interesting how they do not call this a street or avenue, but just Charles Gate West. All right, so I think we're in Boston University territory now, if you look at the sign. Boston University. Let's take a selfie. Boston University. All right, let's go to the right. I don't want to go back to Kenmore Square because I was there earlier. Mary Jane, you never knew there were brownstones in Boston? Oh, look at this, huh? There's some people who said I should have gone left, but you will see it soon because I did cover the Kenmore and Fenmore neighborhood in a recorded video that I did this morning. I just have to process it and upload it whenever. But I'd rather come here and see the residential area. These are really nice buildings. Definitely a quiet area. I wonder if we can walk by the waterfront. No waterfront walk over there. Here's Raleigh Street. DL saying Boston University is huge. Definitely. Laurie's saying this looks a little bit like Jackson Heights. It does. Looks a little bit like the Upper West Side as well. James saying when I end this walk, I'll be far from my housing. I can always take public transportation, just like I did right when I started this live stream. I was on the red line, but instead I'll be taking the green, the light rail, or a bus, depending on what comes first. Right now, I've taken every local form of transportation except the blue line on the metro. But I've taken the green line, I've taken the red line, I've taken the orange, I've taken a local bus, and I've taken the silver line bus. The only one that's left is the blue line, which I think is the newest line. I don't know if that line's worth taking to anywhere interesting. Maybe to East Boston. What is this? Oh, Boston University. I can't read the words on the lettering yet. Jim is saying there's also commuter rail lines. Oh yeah, I've taken the commuter rail as well. I think down there might be Kendall Square. Well, Kenmore Square, not Kendall. Here's Boston University Yawkey Center for Student Services. Oops, I pulled on the cable by accident. Jeff's saying there's also the MBTA ferry. Oh yes, the ferry too. Is it even operating right now in this winter time when the lake is all, not the lake, the river is all frozen with thin ice? AR is saying the main drag in South Boston Saudi would be neat or Coolidge Corner and Brookline. You know, AR, I was thinking of doing the South End later this week. Maybe I can go there after I finish up the other half of Massachusetts Avenue on a recorded video, and I'll head over there. But I did go to Brookline this morning. I walked Harvard Street from Coolidge Corner to, what's that other one? I forgot. But I walked Harvard Street north to Alston. That's where I went. And then I went to, from Alston, I took the bus to Fenway Kenmore, and I made a video on Fenway Kenmore. Fenway Kenmore, not Fenmore. It's very busy today. Some more BU buildings. Is there like a main area of Boston University? I think there is. I'm headed straight towards it. It's only in about 2 blocks. It's called BU Beach, an on-campus green space for unwinding, and Boston University School of Law. All right, we're headed right to it. We are headed right to it. Oh, look at this. We got campus housing now. Limited parietal. I don't know how to say that. PARIETAL house. BU residence. Management house. Brand new tree going up. Are these meters coin operated? Whoa, modern meters. $2 per hour, 4 hours max limit, cards and quarters only. 25-cent additional fee for card use. Oh, boo. That sucks. 25 cents if you use a card. They take dollar coins, like who carries around dollar coins now? And quarters. Visa, MasterCard, and Discover only. So if you have American Express, you're out of luck. $2 an hour for parking. Wow. Let's see what's up there at the Boston University BU Beach. I think that's what they called it on Google Maps. John Vassallo, that's why people take the T. Yes, that's why they take the T. Which, for those who don't know, that's the Boston Metro system. Uncle Willie saying, except the T sucks. I actually thought it was pretty efficient. It just doesn't have all the routes that are like convenient to get to, but the trains run pretty quick. They're clean, although they're old. Well, some of them are old anyway. And there's internet underneath the tunnels. I did think that the light rail, though, they make way too many stops. Whoa, what is going on here? Roadblock. Florence and Chapel's Hill House. The Hod Family Alumni Center here. Welcome back, Chinese food dinner, BU Hills. Wow. Coolness. Awesome jacket dude, $5. Hey, action kid, what am I doing in Boston anyways? Because I wanted to visit my brother and I wanted to travel. And also I can make videos here, so it's a win-win for all three of those. That's why I'm in Boston. And I have got a emergency on my hands. A bad emergency, so I will use one of these to deal with it before I hurt myself. Emergency. Real emergency. These laces are way too long. Better longer than shorter. And what I should do, because I have not been hydrating myself this whole time, let's get some water too. Some water. Alrighty. I did that on purpose because I don't know how many restrooms are around, but now that I'm in the downtown area where I know I could get restrooms, I could just drink some more water. S feels Westwood Stream is not drinking enough. It was on purpose. If it's like in the summertime and I'm dripping sweat, I'm leaking water, I'll do more, but now I can drink as much as I want because I'm in downtown. I know where a lot of the spots are. Ah. Good. Now I gotta be careful because I got all these wires. I don't want this to drop. So all right, turn this around. Now we're ready. I got my shoelace tied. I got my sip of water. Now we can actually finish this live stream. Who is this? Boston 00? Uncle Willie's $10. Thanks for the tour of my hometown. You're very welcome. Thank you. Do I match his expression? All right. Boston University. And I ran out of sidewalk here. I need to cross over to the other side. Also, I forgot to mention there's a nice little river path there by the waterfronts. John PS 30 with $5. LA is a boring place to stream. No, I read the wrong one. John PS 30 $5 for all the laughs. Thank you. But Lawrence Santiago says LA is a boring place to stream. All mini malls. I've thought about going to LA, but it seems like a lot of places in LA are far from each other. School of Social Work. Also fire escapes as well. The School of Fire Escapes. Is this the center area where I want to go? Let me look. Let me look. Actually, it is. We gotta go in this way. Dun dun dun. We are going in. Boston University. So tell me, which of the three campuses did you like the best? Harvard University, MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or BU, Boston University? To me, I liked Harvard the best. Harvard had the Harvard Square. It had a lot more buildings. The common area looked a lot better. MIT had the refinery next to it. And also it had like a weird entrance too to get to that main area. But I still have to visit Boston College. That's far on the Green Line. It's like the last stop. All right. Here is the central campus of Boston University. The Marsh Chapel building. All right. Brian say if you want to go to Boston College, you take the train on this line. Yes, this is the light rail, the Green Line. I like to call them ding dings because that's what the sound they make. Ding ding. I think there's one actually coming now. Yeah, there's one coming now. Ding ding, you heard it. And here comes another ding ding. Ding 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 ding. I'm gonna take one of these back to downtown Boston. I think after a few more stops, this goes underground. It is partly above ground, there's partly below ground. Gerald Evans, thank you so much for £3. Appreciate it. AR with $2. Nice capture there. Great work as always. I could have gotten on that light rail train, but I wanted to end it so you can actually see them. James Otto is saying the trolleys in New Orleans that go to Tulane and both sides of the trolley tracks are large mansions and canopy trees seen in movies. I was on it. I think I made a few videos on the trolley there, or the streetcar they call them. Okay, this is the BU Central stop. So I am somewhere. Oh, here. You see, Boston University is so big, they need 2 stops. I'm gonna take Boston University Central, and I'm going to, yeah, somewhere over here. Green Line, Park Street, and North. And here's their transit map here. There's different branches of the Green Line. They call them different letters, B, C, D, and E. Thank you, Carl Howard, $5. Ding ding. Don't even ask me why I say ding ding, but ding ding. You know, here's a very strange thing that I have to ask people who live in Boston. Where is the A branch of the Green Line? They have B, C, D, and E, but no A. Where's A? Wouldn't that make sense to have an A, B, C, and D? A, B, C, D, and E? Right? I don't know. But I guess they wanted B for Boston College, C for Cleveland Circle. I mean, D doesn't fit Riverside. They should have called that R instead. And Heath, they should have named it H. Or Lechmere, they should have named that L. I don't get it. But they have the red line, orange line, and blue line, which are heavy rail trains. The silver line, which is a bus rapid transit. And then from South Station to Silver Line Way, it becomes an underground bus, which is weird. Oh, the A branch was discontinued. It went to Watertown, Massachusetts. Oh no. I hate when transit gets discontinued. But yeah. I was very curious. I took the SL2 bus today from South Station just to experience this underground bus. And I got off over here, the design center. There really didn't seem too much around there. So I just took it back. But I wonder if there's anything around the blue line which is worth recording. I mean, maybe Revere Beach. And then you have the two branches of the red line too, the Ashmont branch and the Braintree branch. What a name for a place, huh? Braintree. Yeah, I live in Braintree. My tree has brains. And look, there's a Forest Hills in Boston. Not the same Forest Hills in Queens. Greg Ranger saying Revere Beach and Centarpios. All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna wait for the next ding ding light rail to come. But I'm gonna end this live stream here so I can warm up and put this stuff away. Thanks for joining me on this walk today from Porter all the way down Mass Ave into BU Central area. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button for me, subscribe for some more videos and live streams, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. And the next one's coming. Yay!